the first edition, I can't even believe this. First edition of JB's True NFL Stories. All right, sir. What happened to you? Take it away.
Well, for the reviewers that don't know me, I got drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles, 185th pick overall in the 2003 draft. Was a high projected offensive tackle, you know what I'm saying, fell based on speculation of an injury, right?
Thanks,
So I got drafted to the Philadelphia Eagles, huh?
So thanks, Mel Kiper.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So got drafted to the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Shout out to Andy Reid, wonderful dude. And my agent at the time, Bus Cook, right? So first year, played with the Eagles, didn't play much. I got dressed for a couple games, typical, you know what I'm saying? Red shirt, freshman, rookie NFL year, right? Second year around. Now, mind you, I'd had some bonehead incidents that had happened during the course of my rookie year. So, young partying, you know what I'm saying? Bad time management, all of those things. But the play, right, speaks for itself. The work on the field is what it is, right? But this is about being a professional. And I hadn't too much grasped that concept yet. So the first time I got released in my life was with the Philadelphia Eagles after my second camp. Now I'm a rookie with them, got drafted, made the team. Everybody thinks, like Benny was kind of saying earlier, that you're guaranteed 3 years. It's not true, right? It's not true. It's not true at all. You have to earn every year, right? That you're a rookie in the 6th round. Now, if I'd have got drafted in the 4th, 3rd, I mean, those two are even kind of iffy, but 2nd or 1st, of course, those are the stick rounds, right? You're going to pretty much be around for 2 years, at least, right? So after my second camp, which, I mean, of course, I did everything right? As far as football-wise, right? But I had this, this clouds lingering over my head from the stupid things that I did as a first-year / rookie player. So went through camp in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, right? Shout out to Lehigh University. Went through camp. Anytime there was reps to be split with the ones, I was the one taking it, right? I remember they had drafted Sean Andrews, kid from Arkansas, this weird ass, right? Guard / tackle. I remember that. But anytime there was the tackles, John and Trey would get hurt or go out, I was the one subbing in between me and Artis Hicks, right? So I'm basically the 3rd offensive lineman, right? I'm in there, stuck, right? I'm thinking I got it because I did everything right. So comes down to the last cut. Don't know why your team think I'm getting cut, right? I'm at a barbecue, right, in New Jersey. I want to say it was at Brian Westbrook's house, at Brian Westbrook's house, right?
Wow.
And I get a phone call on my cell phone, and it's a Pennsylvania number. I answer it. It's like, yo, this is so-and-so from the Philadelphia Eagles. Coach Reid wants you to bring in your playbook. We're going to release you. And I'm like, hold on, what? So I left. I didn't tell nobody, right? I hopped in my truck, went over to the facility, turned my playbook in, right? And I went the next morning. I didn't even go that same day. So I went home, and I was disgusted. I was upset, cried a little bit because I was like, damn, I worked so hard for this shit. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm cut. Now what? What am I going to do now? I didn't understand the waiver system and how somebody will pick you up in 24 hours and yada, yada, yada. Just, so I went home and prayed, right? All I know to do, pray, right? So prayed about it, woke up next morning, went and took my playbook in early that morning. And Andy Reid told me to my face, he said, man, you were just not ready to be a professional athlete. He was like, you made some bonehead mistakes, and he was like, came down to numbers, and, based on your behavior, we decided to go with someone else. He said, you're a hell of a player, and you're going to be a hell of a player in the NFL. He said, your camp, you had a great camp. He was like, you're just not going to be a hell of a player here, right? He said, I'll make any phone calls I need to make for you. I'll vouch for you. He said, you're going to be a good one. He said, you just got to grow up. And that was that. But those words were big time to me, right? So then I came out here to Arizona. Well, Denny Green, the late great Denny Green, called shortly after I got home, right, to my condo in Jersey. And I'm like, what am I do now? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm thinking about the worst Phone rings, the Arizona number, 602, that was it. Denny Green, scratchy voice. Jerry Bridges. Yes, sir. Coach Denny Green, Arizona Cardinals. I'm like, damn. Hey, what's up? He was like, you ever been to the desert? I said, no, my favorite basketball team's out there. He said, well, you'll get to watch them play. He was like, we're going to bring you in, we're going to sign you. Next morning, I flew out and went to Phoenix, and the rest is history. It's not the first, not the last time I got cut, but that was the first time I got cut. Yeah, it's a humbling experience. It really is. Very humbling experience. It's terrifying because, again, you don't really understand these terms. You don't understand how things go. You don't understand what happens next, right? So, yeah, it was rough, but we got through it.
Now, look, that's a great story, and obviously, early in our friendship, I was aware of that story, but let me ask you a couple questions about that story. I don't think I have. Number one, what time of year did this happen? And then number two, how did it work with the contract when Denny actually brought you into Arizona? That when it happened that first time, obviously.
Right. This was right after my second camp. Right.
So this is in the summer.
No, this is summer camp. This is in August, right?
Wow.
September, whatever. It was
That's
the last
crazy.
cut.
They cut you then.
It was the last cut. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
oh, man.
So, matter of fact, I got cut after the last cut. Right? That's what it was. That's why it was so crazy, because I was at a barbecue celebrating, because I was like, we cool.
I didn't get the call. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
So you can get cut within those first, you can get cut whenever, but that last cut is just for the media. Right, you can still in the last 3 or 4 days before that season, for game week starts, you can still get cut.
Wow.
So you asked me, the contract. See, the way it goes is that when a team picks you up off waivers, they just pick up the same contract that you had, which
because it's your rookie scale, right?
Yeah, which is standard.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Based on, you know what I'm saying, like I told you, like who got drafted before in that slot. What they're making. So that's basically what I was making. You know what I'm saying? And they just picked up that contract.
Right. Okay. So back then, I mean, you already know, you still were in the era when they were giving cats way too much money up front on especially in the first round before they changed the rookie scale and the rookie contract. So
Right.
So how many years left did you have on your rookie deal? Was it like 3 or 4?
So that year, because the rookie deal is 3 years. Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
This is the second year, my second year in the league. So I had this year and then the year after that. So that was the 04 season, and I went into the 5 season. I got cut like twice. Like in the beginning of the 05 season, I got cut like twice. I brought back, cut, but it was horrible. So that's a different story for a different day. But yeah, that's what happened.
Man.